Hello citizens, how is it going? Welcome back. Now make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and yeah, let's jump straight into it. Now, we did play Liverpool over the weekend. It was a good result, wasn't it? I would have taken a draw, 1-1, 2-1, 0-0, I don't care. I would have taken a point before the weekend, but I think it was a bit unfortunate, wasn't it? We didn't win that game in the end. It was a shame, but it is what it is, and we got the point, and we're still top of the league going in. So destiny is still in our hands, and that leads us to Atletico Madrid. Now, of course, we played them last week and we beat them 1-0. It was one of those strange games, wasn't it? They didn't try and win it. They didn't try and attack. They just tried to stop us scoring. And when we were 1-0 up towards the end, they just started kicking out plays and trying to get someone booked or sent off. And the disappointing thing for me is that, you know, Jesus picked up a stupid yellow card for yelling the referee about a throw-in of all things. So Jesus is going to miss this game through suspension, which is infuriating because I thought Jesus against Liverpool was one of our best players. I think he was a real contender for man of the match, and he ran himself into the ground, and he had to come off in that second half in the end. But he's not going to be there. I think we should still get over the line. Atletico Madrid, of course, they're going to have to attack us this time. They're going to have to release that one shot if they want to extend their stay in the Champions League this season. But they were really poor, and I'm not going to sit here and say they defended really well. You defended with 11 players on the edge of your own box. What do you expect? You know, so I think if we go into this game, and if I was Pep, I'd be saying, look, keep a clean sheet going into about half an hour, you know, at least. We avoid an early goal, we pass it around, we keep all the possession. And I think we should progress through this quite easily, you know. I think I can see us scoring 2 or 3 goals because, like I said, they're going to have to attack eventually, even if they leave it till the last 10 minutes. And if we get an early goal, if we score in the first 5-10 minutes, which I think is what if I was Pep, I'd be telling the players, score early on, get that early goal, because then they're going to have to come out early on and attack, and we'll just score goals against them when they start opening up, because I don't think they'll stop us. Not again for another 90 minutes. But, you know, one thing I am worried about is the dark art, as they call it, which is that they are going to try and get our players upset. They're going to try and get someone booked. They're going to try and get someone sent off. We saw it when Grealish came on in the first leg. You know, they fouled him a lot. They kicked the ball in his face. They're going to try and do that, and the players have to stay with the head. You know, they have to stick with it, and they have to know that that's what they're trying to do. And to pick up a yellow card in this game and to get sent off is exactly what they want and playing into their hands. Don't let them win. All 11 players stay on the pitch. We win this game easy. And yeah, I don't think Atletico Madrid. Honestly, I think any team in the Premier League would give them a good game, and that's just the way it is. You know, so I don't think we should be afraid of them, and I don't think we're going to go there for it. I think we're going to go there and just wrap up this tie and probably play Real Madrid in the semi-final, because it looks like they're going through over Chelsea. I think the only teams we need to worry about really is Liverpool and Bayern Munich, and I think over the weekend we've shown that we're not scared of Liverpool, and we can go toe-to-toe with them, and we're actually the better team as well. So maybe this is the year we win the Champions League. Confidence, eh? Now, as for the game itself, good news, Ruben Dias is back. He's traveling with the squad. He's not going to play. I expect him not to play. But if someone gets injured, maybe he'll come on towards the end. Who knows? But it's good to have him back because we're going to need him going into the next 7-8 weeks of the season. And of course, sad news is Fernandinho's leaving the club. He announced it during his press conference ahead of the game that he's going back to Brazil because he wants to play regular football. Which is a shame because, you know, I think he's been great to have around the club. He's been a great player for us. He's had some good seasons. Of course, he's the club captain now as well. And I think Pep really appreciates his input and his influence over the team and, you know, his presence in the dressing room. And I thought he'd stay on. I didn't think he'd play for us again next season. I thought he'd go back, you know, retire, be a coach, but he wants to carry on playing. Hopefully he comes back one day as a coach, and I think we'd all like to see that. So that's the preview ahead of the game itself. And like I said, look, we've got some massive games. Every game now is a cup final. You know, I think losing a game in any competition means we possibly lose a competition. You know, if we get beat in the Champions League, of course, we're out of there now. If we get beat in the FA Cup on Sunday against Liverpool, we're out of that. If we get beat in the league, we could potentially be out of that. So we have to treat every game like a cup final. And, you know, I keep telling myself as well, this team, they know how to win. They know how to grind out results when they need to. You know, we saw it when we beat Liverpool by a point a few years ago. I think we won our last 14 games of the season. Everybody said it couldn't be done. Well, we did it. 14 games in a row we won at the end of the season to wrap up that title. And we're capable of doing it again. And after the Liverpool performance, I think the players are up for the challenge and they're up for the fight. And the only downside really is we're going to be playing every few days. And if we pick up an injury or two, you know, particularly De Bruyne, he'd be a massive loss to us right now. Bernardo, he would be. Foden too. And we can't afford it. We can't afford any injuries. So hopefully we get through unscathed in this game. And like I said, Atletico Madrid, I think they will kick us. I think they will try and rile. And it's going to depend on what side the referee's going to be on, whether he's going to just take to them for the home team, or he's just going to be a bit more neutral and stop them from kicking us, because he's got to protect the players at the end of the day. And hopefully he does that. But yeah, that's the match preview. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. As always, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. And let me know what you think of Ederson's antics against Liverpool, because Pep called him one crazy guy. I'd have to agree. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.